I'm Prymrr. Welcome to the Famous Birthdays channel. Today I'm going to be answering some questions for y'all, a Q&A. I did one a while back on Famous Birthdays channel, but this one's a little different and very much updated. I do have a list of questions that y'all been wanting to know, so I'm going to go ahead and answer those. Let's get into it. When did you join social media? I joined social media when I was really little, I don't know. I was at dance one day and my friend Puff told me to get Instagram and I was like, what's Instagram? And she was like, get Instagram, it's cool. So I got it and my first post was a picture of red vines and the caption was yum. But I did actually start getting more into social media during quarantine, obviously. Just makes sense. But overall, I joined social media as a little kid, like anyone else. Who were the first creators you followed on social media? I've been dancing since I was 2 years old. When I was around 9, I got a dance agent, so I followed a lot of dancers in the industry. But the first time I followed someone who was more of a social media influencer was around the time I was in Sia's music video, Never Give Up. Hayden Summerall followed me and then I ended up following him back and we ended up seeing each other at a lot of events and he was really just like my first friend in the social media industry. What's your favorite video that you've posted? So I like all the videos that I post, obviously on all of my platforms. I do enjoy YouTube the most. I feel like I can really express my personality to y'all. I really connect with y'all on a really different level and I really like that a lot. And it's just way more fun because it's longer and way more content, you know? So I think my favorite video that I've posted and I know is a really big favorite of y'all's is my sneaking out videos. Those are really my favorite. I really love, taking y'all with me on my adventures. What do you find most challenging on social media? The thing that I find most challenging on social media is probably the hate. The hate really gets, I don't know, you get a lot of hate. And just the standards. I feel like social media has really high standards for all of these little kids. And I feel like it can really mess with people, little kids' brains, especially when you have thousands of people looking at you, judging you, just giving you everything that they have to say about you, even though they don't know you at all. But yeah, I feel like people just really need to be taught, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Because just because people are putting themselves out there publicly doesn't mean that they don't have feelings, doesn't mean that they don't read your comments, and it doesn't mean that it doesn't get to them. Where do you get your inspiration from for new content? I definitely get a lot of my inspiration from celebrities, but I feel like a lot of my inspiration, it comes from my friends, people who I follow and follow me back. I'm seeing their content every day and obviously they're my friends, so I enjoy watching their content. I get a lot of my inspiration from them, as is I inspire people, and I feel like that's really good. I feel like, everyone on social media helping each other is really a great way to spread positivity throughout social media. Which one of your accomplishments are you proudest of? I'm really proud of myself because we were in quarantine for a year and a half and I feel we're still technically in quarantine, which is why I'm here and not at Famous Birthdays. I miss you guys. Anyway, so overall, I haven't obviously been performing, and recently I went to Washington and I had 4 performances out there and I actually did really good considering I was really, really nervous because I hadn't performed in, almost 2 years. So I really feel very accomplished of myself for, coming out of my comfort zone and letting myself out there again. What advice would you give to your past self? You're doing great. Just don't look at the comments. What do you find most challenging about your work and what do you find most rewarding? Most challenging, I feel like, is it's kind of like a 24-hour job. Like, you know, people will get a job at the store or Amazon or like a restaurant, and they'll have hours, you know, like they'll have break times, they'll have hours that they go to work, and then they'll have their hours at home where they can do, you know, they're free. I feel like with being in the industry and social media and doing all of that, it's kind of like a 24-hour thing. You have people looking at you 24 hours, and you have to be, you know, presentable to what you're putting yourself out there as. So it was like, I had this thing like a few months ago. I was going to the beach to visit an old friend, and it was supposed to be like a vacation for me, you know, get rested and stuff. I wasn't really doing really great at the time, so I wanted to take a break. And I went out there, and you know, I was having fun, but as I was like doing stuff as I was out there, I realized, like, you know, I came out here to take a break, but I'm not really taking a break. Like, I'm posting every day, I'm doing promos, I'm texting my editor, I'm looking at pictures, I'm editing pictures, I'm posting on Instagram, I'm posting on YouTube, like, and going out, like, people will come up to me and ask me for pictures. You know, what if I just wanted to go out, you know, looking a little crazy? What if I just wanted to? So yeah, I feel like that's the most challenging thing, is that it's a 24-hour thing. Most rewarding, I feel like, is definitely the support. The support that I get from my followers really motivates me to keep going, because to me it's so crazy that like that many people are following me. Like, even if they don't support me, like, they look at my page and they actually like press follow, and they like, I just feel like that's so crazy, and they keep looking at my content, and I get, whenever I meet my fans, I love that. I love meeting my fans, because like, they really tell me like how much they love me, and it's so cute when they get nervous. Y'all don't need to be nervous. Like, I love meeting you guys. If anything, I'm nervous to meet you guys. So yeah, that's probably the most rewarding thing and what keeps me going. What would be one superpower that you would choose if you could choose any superpower? The one superpower that I would choose is to fly. I've always wanted to fly ever since I was like 2 years old. I've just always wanted to fly, so flying. Something that most people don't know about me is that I have like mild Tourettes. And okay, everyone will be like, okay, I make this like noise. I make this noise a lot, and I do other tics, but like it's mostly this noise that I make, and it kind of sounds like a bark or a meow. And everyone, like, when I meet new people, they'll just be like, what the heck? Like, what was that noise? And I don't know, I just like kind of ignore it and just like don't even say anything. But yeah, that's what it is. And then my friends, I feel like my friends just don't even notice it anymore, because at this point, I feel like me and my family, we just don't even notice it at this point. It's just a noise that happens all the time. Like, as if you had your smoke alarm, like the beep, you know how like sometimes that just be going off and you don't even realize it. It's like that. What are your favorite shows to watch on Netflix? Netflix, I've had it forever. It's always been my favorite, and I love, you know, Netflix and chill, period. My favorite shows on there would probably be, would definitely be Vampire Diaries. That's number one, obviously. It's obviously not my recent favorite, just because I've watched it like a million times over and over. It's just my all-time favorite. I also like The Good Place. Jane the Virgin's a good one. Big Mouth. Lucifer. Not me on my Netflix looking at what I watch. And I also like On My Block and Stranger Things. Do you have any hidden talents? I think I have two. I can climb up poles, like I could just climb up a pole, like just a straight pole, I could just climb it. And I've always been able to do that, like, ever since I was little. That's why my little kid nickname was Monkey, because I would just be climbing anything. And then I can also make myself burp on command. I'm not gonna do it, but I can. Pretty loud too, like louder than you'd expect. If you could have your dream vacation, what would you do and where would you go? I really want to go with my family to Hawaii. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I've been a lot of places, but I just never went to Hawaii, and I feel like Hawaii is just like a main place that people go, and I just haven't been. But like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And I also want to go to Bali and Thailand. In Hawaii, I really want to get a tattoo because you could get a tattoo there. So I want to get a tattoo, and also obviously go to the beach. You know, see all the cool things there. What is your favorite birthday memory? I don't know what my favorite birthday memory is, but I can remember a birthday memory. I think it was like maybe my 6th birthday. To be honest, I'm not sure, but it was like a mud theme, or like, it was like a mud theme birthday party. I had a water slide, and there was these like cool games that my mom made where she like got this bucket and she like filled it with mud, and then you could like dig in it and then like find prizes. And then I had this like mud cake that was like all chocolate. It was so good. And it had like gummy worms on it as like worms. It was like a dirt cake. It was so cute. That was a cool birthday. What is your biggest pet peeve? My biggest pet peeve is when people chew loud. I hate it, and it irritates me so much. And like my little sister, she listens to ASMR to go to sleep, and I'm like, stop. Just stop it. Just stop it. It's crazy. It sounds so gross, and I literally hate it. And I'll literally stop you if you chew loud. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe. Last question is, do you have any upcoming projects? I will be releasing all of my music that I recorded pre-COVID, so that's gonna be releasing soon. It got held back obviously because of COVID, and I am getting into the studio. I'm doing some collabs in music, and I've also been, you know, keeping up on my YouTube and going to a lot of auditions. I'm getting a lot of auditions recently, which I'm super excited because, you know, with COVID, everything slowed down. But yeah, stay tuned, subscribe to Famous Birthdays, go check out all of my social medias at PRYMRR. I'm also on Spotify, Apple Music, you know, YouTube, everything. Bye guys!